Hello, welcome to this week 46 studio vlog here at Crafty Hope. I am Hope. I am a mixed media and jewelry artist here in South Alabama, where we're having I can't say unseasonal, but an odd cold snap. It's very weird. It is the 10th day of November. We're still in hurricane season, and there's a cold front moving through. I think it's maybe gone up to the 40s now, but it is getting down to like 25 overnight tonight. I live on the Alabama Gulf Coast. It's November. It's not supposed to be this cold. It's crazy. Anyway, I am keeping myself busy today. Yeah. If you want more information about me, there are lots. Go. I've got a whole playlist of vlogs. I'm jumping right into this today because I have a long list. I have a very long list. And it includes editing last week's vlog, several other videos, both for my Patreon and for Graphics Arts, who I use their products and share some of that with them. So lots of video editing. I'm also in the process of making Christmas ornaments. Mostly, I think they're all probably going to head to Hello Gallery in downtown Fairhope, which is the area I live in. So lots of busyness going on. I am in my head quite a bit this morning. Yeah, I'm in my head a bit. I'm having that feeling of like, I want to dump all of my commitments, like everything, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, the gallery, Etsy, all of it, and stop it all and just make stuff. See where I go without those pressures. But then it's like, but then what? If I have all of this stuff, I need all of those supports in place from there on. So I'm just, walking that tightrope of social media and self-promotion and all of that. That part of being an artist is weighing on me this morning. I also really would love to organize my house, go through all the closets, all of the storage rooms, all of the everything, open all the boxes and just get rid of stuff. My word for the year is simplify, and that's what I was supposed to be doing all year, and it just hasn't happened in the mass quantity that I wanted to. Have done little bits of things here and there, and I feel better about those things, but I wanted a complete overhaul, and that just hasn't happened this year. And we're getting to the time where we're all starting to think about our words of the year for next year, and I'm like, shoot, I'm gonna have to do simplify again next year. I still go back to the idea that 2 years ago I did Brave, and that worked for me beautifully, that I really should just make Brave my word every year. Anyway, so that's what's in my head. That's what I've got going on this week. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're coming back to see all this craziness, welcome back. I hope all of you will stick around and that we'll have a really great week. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think I gave you a look at how beautiful it is outside despite the crazy chill in the air. I am hoping, usually I do my grocery shopping on Tuesdays, but because it is going to be so cold on Tuesday, I'm kind of toying with the idea of really busting out my menu that I make every week and go ahead and getting the groceries today, but we'll see. Or I may just make the grocery list to make sure I get today and tomorrow handled, and then I can go on Wednesday. So I know, grown up, stupid, boring things. I hate them all. I've also got a tab open looking for doctors because my husband and I do not have a general practitioner. And as I just turned 50 2 weeks ago, I really need all of that. So I know, I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it. I know. I know, I promise. Okay. I want to get back to it before I let myself get too distracted here talking to you. Don't distract me. Yes, my desk is again an absolute disaster. It is like 4:30. When is it? 4:45. And I am felt very accomplished today because mostly the household stuff. I did a whole long list of things. I did get the grocery shopping done, which is okay, because I don't have to worry about it tomorrow. I got more than I needed to do today, so tomorrow I can actually focus on a lot more crafting and other things. I got last week's vlog is up. I'll link that up there. And as you saw, my desk it's closing in on me, so it is time to like pick up some of the things that I don't need. Like, I don't need 3 things of glue up here. I don't need all of my new mediums that I just bought. So I'm gonna pick some of this stuff up that I'm like, I don't need this huge thing of semi-gloss. That can go over there. So I'm just in electrical tape. So I'm a mess, but it's like, as I'm working on things, it just spreads and it spreads and it spreads. So I'm gonna try to wrangle it in just a little bit. I think I'm really happy I laser cut some tiny like holly berries. This ornament here that is just about done. I'm waiting for the glue to finish setting here. But it needed something green. It needed something 3D. It needed something that was not round on it. So I laser cut, and I kept feeling like holly was the way to go. So I laser cut some holly leaves and some holly with berries, and I was like, okay, how do I make it green? And it was a lot of problem solving and some what ifs, and I am absolutely reminded of that's how I like to create. That's what creativity should be, is exploring those what ifs. And sometimes I get myself in my head and I don't let myself, sorry, I'm still picking it up. I'm, 2 birds, 1 stone, guys. That's where some of the creativity and exploration comes from, is letting myself explore those what ifs. So I often don't let myself, like, I want to test things out. You saw last week I was testing out where to punch the holes for these. And I'm glad I did that, because that needs to be done. But that was also an exploration and experimentation and creativity. And that's the headspace I want to be in. So I'm sorry if my hair is looking crazy. I was here working and I had gesso everywhere. And I was like, oh, I got to pick this up. So I'm going to finish. I'm sorry, I'm looking up here to see where I can put some of these things I pulled out. I need to put up, lots of things to just put up. I don't even know why they're out. So I just wanted to say, explore. So tomorrow should be a stay at home and just create kind of day. Very excited about that. With that cold front moving through, I just don't want to be outside. I hate to say that. Me, somebody who thrives on nature and the beauty of it. And it's going to kill everything. If it doesn't rain, which it's not supposed to, we should be a little bit better off, but everything's going to just... That's sad. I'm rambling. I'm looking forward to Day of Exploration, and I am hoping I will share some of it with you tomorrow. But when you get in flow, sometimes it just doesn't happen. So that's why I'm stopping now, to be like, hey, and as long as my mood is good. So things. When I don't know how some of the videos have been in this week so far, because I just realized my frame rate was at 2K instead of 4K or something. I don't know. I just fixed that. So that could have been last week too. I thought I had fixed it, but maybe I didn't. Also, I don't know how this angle is, because I adjusted the little camera holder thing, and I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I am at my desk. I gave y'all a quick look at some of the array of Christmas things that are going on. I can't believe I've been making ornaments for like 5 days and I've only got like 2 done. Y'all don't even get to see those. I mean, like, this one's done, but I need to punch a hole and create a hanger or something for it. And I'm still trying to decide exactly what kind of ribbon or hanging I'm going to do for some of these. I just don't know. I got to figure that out. Ought to get on that. So, but I've got at least 3 more ornaments in progress. So I've got this one and 2 others in progress on my desk. And I'm kind of freaking out. I got an email from the gallery with a bunch of deadlines for some of the Christmas happenings. I'm sorry, y'all. I just realized there's a loquat tree growing where there had not been one over on the other side of the pool. Yeah, so a little bit of craziness. It is Tuesday. It's Tuesday morning, November 11th, just before 10 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, I sound frantic, don't I? I'm not really. I'm enjoying this, but I just, like I said, just got that email. So I'm trying to maybe bust out a couple more ornaments here. And then one of the things the gallery wants to do is a trunk sale. I've never done a trunk sale. I'm not quite sure what a trunk sale entails. I may have to back out of it if I don't get some details soon, because I'm thinking it's like jewelry that you don't have anywhere else, and I don't have that. Like, all my jewelry is where it needs to be. And I'm way behind on making jewelry, so I feel like, oh no. What did I agree to? So I really think I need to get some details. Yeah, I felt like I was so far ahead, but now I feel like I just need to be busting some things out. So I'm in here to glue a couple things together and work on this and let it set while I go do something else. I did just get a video up on what's a Patreon exclusive, so it'll be up tomorrow for my patrons on the Crafty Paper tier. Of course, the heater is going to kick on. It is freezing today. We dripped faucets last night, and it's not going to go down as low tonight as it did last night. We're going to be on a warming trend now, but I'm still just this polar vortex or whatever it was. I'm like, it's November. It's the beginning of November. It shouldn't be this cold. So I was struggling with like what clothes do I put on, because I'm used to like an easing into the weather, and it has not been an easing. All right, I'm a bit scattered, as you can tell. Like I said, I feel like I need to squat or something. I really messed that up. Okay, I'm gonna get to creating and not let's chit chat more making. How about that? But I am enjoying. I'll tell you one more thing before I turn off the camera. I have had these little plastic pearl beads saved for a while. I think y'all got a glimpse of them. They've got a little loop at the top, so they're a charm and more of a hangy dangle bead than a charm. I think I took a necklace apart or something and got these. I don't remember. But when I was sorting through things, I was like, oh, these could make really interesting like Christmas ornaments. And I've been putting that off. And so yesterday I was like, you know, when I said I wanted to experiment and play with the things, that's what I did. And I put alcohol ink on them so they kind of look like shiny bright ornaments. And I'm so tickled with the results. So yeah, I need to finish them up. I added some details with just a silver Uniball Signo gel pen. To give it that kind of like some of the shiny bright stuff. And now I've got to do something with at the top where they hang from, put some silver on there. So I'm trying to decide if that's gonna be a paint pen or paint, or dip them in a silver mixative alcohol or what. So lots of decisions, lots going on. I'm gonna get to it. Yeah. It's about 9:45 in the morning on Wednesday, the 12th of November. I feel like I've got stuff on my face. I've got a little patch because for some reason I am breaking out everywhere. Pardon my face, my wet hair, but I'm busy. I've got busy hands, and that's a good thing. I am working on these 10 ornaments. I've got almost 5 done. I don't even think when I showed you my desk that I showed you this one. Oh, that cut off, thank goodness. This one is done. It does swing a little. I'll figure that out. And I'm about to add ribbon to them to possibly take some of them up to the gallery. If this one is dry, I might go ahead and take it. It's still a little wet. But anyway, that's going on. I wish these didn't take so long, but at the same time, because they do, I'll just charge more for them, I suppose, because my time is valuable. Remember that as an artist. Your time is valuable. So, yeah, that's what I'm working on. 10 ornaments. Tart 10 ornaments. I also would like to do some jewelry at some point. I've got videos to work on, all kinds of stuff. Just balancing the things. So, Pat's coming in. He's checking the wasp traps outside. Yeah. Okay, sorry. He had to come tell me how crazy Kaylee's being so great. Anyway, so I am just trying to rock some stuff out. I just say I've added to the look at my desk. Ooh, I just added a bunch of ribbons and things. Some of these are these gorgeous ribbons that my friend Terry gifted me some time ago, and I think they would work really beautifully on as the hanger for some of these if I can get them to work. So I'm going to do that for the ones I've got, and then just keep trucking along, I hope. Trying to get Christmas managed. And I love that I'm adding in things I picked up from the Dollar Tree, things Terry's gifted me some, like, I think she sent me the Tim Holtz backgrounds. So some of those are going in there. I've got Mardi Gras beads that I've like caught at parades that are going in these, and upcycling beads I found. And of course I've picked up a couple little things, you know, Random Michaels in the dollar store yesterday. So some of that's getting worked in, but the tins themselves, yes, absolutely upcycled. So I haven't used half of the ones I've got, and I'm already like, ooh, where can I find more? I need to start sourcing tart tins. Yeah. So it makes me happy to stay productive, and so that's what I'm gonna do, at least for a little while. I need to go see what she's chewing on. So I'll pop back in later. I'm pretty sure I'm going to run up to the gallery today to take at least some things that I have in my stash ready to go that I didn't take last week. I remember this morning. I was like, oh yeah, I never put that stuff. Also, my video over on the graphics website went up today. It's a cute little art journal toadstool house. I'll link that. Well, no, I'll link that one below. My video of it will be up tomorrow, so we'll talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, I'll link the graphics video down below. It's hard. Yeah. Okay, let me get back to work. I'm sorry if you can hear that fan going. That is my computer saving a video for graphics of this baby. Woo! Stay tuned for that. That should be sometime in December over on the graphics channel, and I'll have more here as well. In fact, I need to share that. My Fantasy Mixed Media Journal page just went up. I'll share that up here if I haven't already. I might have mentioned it already. I don't know. It's Thursday morning, 9 o'clock, just after. And I'm trying to get going. First thing I did was get up and, well, not first thing. First thing I did was we went for a walk. Yay, for the first time in like maybe a week. Because the temperatures dropped and I just, as I mentioned, I want to ease into the cold. Yeah, it was still in the 40s this morning, but it was comfortably so. So we took our walk. It was fairly nice. Kaylee was very happy to do that. And so once we did that, I was able to come in and voice over what I needed for this graphics and kind of think about what I need to do for today. Finally put the laundry up. Did I put it all? Oh no, I didn't even put it all up. I've got to go get the hanging clothes. So I put half of the laundry up, but so anyway, so I'm handling things. Yeah, the next thing is to share my graphics video and finishing up this zine that I'll need to send to graphics. I want to work on some more of those Christmas ornaments I just showed you. And what's on my desk right now, I think I showed you yesterday, maybe. If I didn't, I'll do that before I start the next video. But that is, I worked on altering some papers and ended up pulling out my watercolors and watercoloring some mushrooms, and I haven't done that. I bought, was it last week? I mentioned I went to Michael's, yeah, and picked up some clear gesso, some Liquitex clear gesso. I've not used the Liquitex before. I've used the Prima Marketing one. This graphics one is very, like, I don't care for touching it. It's got like a sandpapery feel to it, but it works so beautifully. So I had the best time painting watercoloring on that, and I did some mushrooms, which I haven't done before. I've been wanting to try. I know that Tiffany Simply Sharp has, on her Simply watercolor series, has done a watercolor mushroom workshop. It's one of the series of watercolor videos, and I might purchase that for myself, but I haven't yet. So anyway, I was just playing around with that. There's a couple other motifs that I really like that I want to play around with, but maybe I'll scan those. Yeah, I may scan those before I do much more. But I have done a few, like, watercolor. Now I'm just rambling, guys. I'm just rambling. I should think through these things before I turn the camera on. I really should. I've been working my way through. See, now I'm off on another subject. I'm working my way through Roxanne of Buy Buns Vlogmas, and when she sits down to talk, she seems to have like an agenda, and she gets through the things, and I'm like all over the place. So, but that's okay. I'm getting things done. Yeah. And I want to work on some jewelry. There's going to be a trunk show at the gallery in a few weeks, and I would like to have some jewelry made for that. So I need to look at my email. I don't even know if I've looked at my email this morning. Probably not while I'm talking to you. This is where my brain is today. I'm hoping I can knock some things out. I'm not planning on going anywhere today. Yesterday I went, I wasn't planning on going anywhere Tuesday. I've gone somewhere every day, and I did not plan that for early this week. So hopefully I can stay home and knock some more stuff out. That would be fabulous. And hopefully I will take y'all along for the ride. I've been at my desk for like craft desk, not this desk, for like 2.5 hours working on some earrings that I suddenly had an idea for and sketched up. I didn't do everything that was on the sketch, but a lot of that was just process development. Like, how does this work? Is this the best way to do this? How do you make a cone out of tin? Those kind of things. and it's been kind of an all day on and off thing. I also worked on a couple more of the Tart 10 ornaments for a video I'm working on that should be here on YouTube when I actually finish them. And then I did some mark making stuff that I've been working on for Patreon that hopefully they'll see this week. So if you want to join Patreon, I'll have a link to become a member below. I try to share a weekly video there. It definitely 3 to 4 videos a month and printables every month. So, yeah. It's been a productive day. I got things that, like, my other stuff. I also got my next graphics video is in. It is scheduled December 4th. Keep your eye out for my little tag. Yeah, well, I won't tell you what it is. You'll see. December 4th. And now I've got to brainstorm some stuff for next year. Yeah. So I need to go ahead and maybe put that in here. Brainstorm graphics, because I can be thinking about that while maybe I try to do some more jewelry tomorrow, and the Tart 10s and all the other things. But that's for tomorrow, right? I feel like Scarlett O'Hara when I say stuff like that. It's been a good day. I've gotten to play with some things and all of that. I feel like I should be making Christmas all year round for the way I really love the themes of Christmas and the things I make, but I just don't know that I need that much glitter in my life. So I always seem to break out the glitter for Christmas. So yeah. Okay, I'm about to get started dinner. I'm going to make chili tonight, despite the fact that it's warmed up. It was like almost 80 degrees today. It was lovely outside. I took Kaylee out for a little bit and we just walked around the yard. We've got a big yard. And so we walked around what we call the back 40, and yeah, it was nice out there. But I knew I need to get back in, but it was a good reason for me to get up away from my desk, get outside for a minute, and then I came back in. But we're still having chili tonight. I'm making it with ground chicken instead of beef because I've got plenty of ground chicken. I seem to buy it every time it goes on sale. I'm like, ooh, ground chicken. I don't have that many recipes I usually use it with. So I thought, oh, we'll try it with chili. And Pat said it sounded good. So that's the plan, man. All right. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock. It was weird too because I was watching, I think I gave y'all a look working at my desk, and I was watching Bye Bun again, and she in one of the scenes it was like nighttime, and I had been sitting at my desk so long that I fully expected to look up out the window and it'd be dusk, and it was still broad daylight. It was like, I'm definitely in the flow if I can't even tell you what time it is. So that felt really good to kind of be in the flow of creating things. I don't get there very often, so I make myself get up too much. So that was good. All right, I hope this week has been successful for you, and I'm hoping to knock out some more stuff tomorrow. I hope you do too. See you then. Good morning. Well, it is still morning. It's almost 11:30. Friday the 14th of November. I hope I'm in frame. We'll figure it out. I'll edit it later. Maybe I can turn it. I just give you all a look. We got Photoshop open and YouTube open. I'm editing some pictures for a video for Patreon. I worked several days this week on altering some papers in my stash that I want to collage with probably next week, and I'm sharing my process over on Patreon. So if you're not following me on Patreon, go on over there. It's yeah. And if you want to hang out here on YouTube and just see what's going on that way, that's fine too. Whatever. Thanks for being here. Either way, I'm glad to have you here. And I'm watching Sandy Hester. She's an artist who has moved to. I've followed her before she moved to England, and I think it's funny she's talking about her birthday week being the last week of October. And I've talked a couple times about watching Bai Bun, whose birthday is also at the end of October, just like my birthday's at the end of October. And I'm like, is it an artist phenomenon to have a birthday at the end of October, or maybe it's that Libra Scorpio cusp that we want to be in front of a camera. What is it? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting this stuff edited. I spent the morning getting the house clean. Friday is my clean the bathrooms and sweep the floors and that kind of thing. The things I feel like need to be done. Freshen up the house. So I've done that. And I did a little bit of brainstorming. I've committed to 6 projects for graphics arts for next year, and they want a list of what I want to do. So I spent a bit of time this morning brainstorming, looking at their products, looking at projects that have been done on their site. I'll link graphics below, and possibly their craft projects page, because there's a lot of fun stuff to scroll through there. And then I got on Pinterest, which I do love me some Pinterest. It is the biggest. I don't know why I don't spend more time just on Pinterest. Probably because it's such a time suck. But I ended up with 2.5 pages of ideas. So I've got to weed through those and figure out what 6 projects I would at least want to try to do next year. So I do need to run to the post office to send stuff to graphics, the completed projects. And then I might do some thrifting. I'm really close to wanting to go do that. So not that I need to, I just it's a beautiful day. It's going to be warmer today. I feel like I need to get out and maybe do that. So, because tomorrow we've got a football game. Well, I say we. Alabama Crimson Tide's football game is at 2:30 tomorrow, which is the middle of the. I hate all the day games. I give it to in the morning or the evening, so I have big blocks of time. Don't split it up. But that's okay. I'm gonna watch it. It'll be fine. So that's kind of the plan right now. Yeah. So it's almost lunchtime. I'm trying to get this Patreon video done so I can have it up for them tomorrow. So that's my big push to get that done. And once that's done, then maybe I can go get some thrifting done. But priorities, okay? And I need to finish some more ornaments. Yeah. I'm working. Here I am, sitting here in the dark. Hope you can see me. Let me see. Here's my little camera. Yeah, you should be able to see me fine. All right. I'll see you in just a little. Y'all, it is just after 11 o'clock on Saturday, the 15th of November. Oh my gosh, how do I keep forgetting that it's November? I just realized there were a couple things I needed to do the other day that I didn't do. I may do them today, maybe. A bill or 2 I need to pay. Anyway, no big deal. I gave y'all a look at a couple things Pat and I picked up at the Habitat for Humanity Restore. I went by there yesterday on my way to do some other thrifting and saw a couple things I really wanted. One was a rug. We've been looking for a rug for our living room for a while, and they had them at a pretty reasonable price. I came home and told Pat, I think I found a rug. So I said, but I need you to come out and confirm because they have several. Anyway, we got a rug. But while I was there, they also had 3 large drawers for $2 each. So I asked him what he thought about them, and I tried to explain what my vision was for it, and he was like, okay, whatever, if you want it, it's $2. And they have 2 more. But yeah, I love that they sell drawers and stuff like that for next to nothing. So they also had some cabinetry that I would love to have, but I just don't know. Pat kept going, do you understand how big that is? I don't know that we have room for that. I was like, okay, fine. So we left the cabinetry. But I did get those two things. It's Saturday, so we've got football today at 2:30. So he's got to run to the hardware store now to get some wood. And I think I'm gonna try to work on some of my ornaments real quick, but I've got to clean off what's on my desk. I've got a bunch of the 10 pieces I had cut out the other day to I've got those out. But I did I show y'all? I don't know if I showed y'all or not that I got these 2 earrings made. Well, that's one. I say 2. I got 2 of them made. I think they're super fun. They will sit kind of on their own. Of course, I can't get it to do it in my hand, and it looks very Seussical. I love it. It is time consuming. So I've been trying to decide if the time is worth it. But for now, I think I'm going to get back to the words to my Christmas ornaments for a little bit. Oh, Pat hasn't left, so I guess see if he needs me to go with him or not. So, all right, crafting and thrifting and football. That's what Saturday looks like right here, right now. It's Sunday, about 11:30 in the morning. We went and had brunch this morning at First Watch down in Foley, and that was great. It was just what I wanted. Pat's got a gig today, so he's gonna be gone most of the day. He's actually got to leave in like an hour and a half. So he's trying to do what he can get done and load up his truck before he has to go. I might go do a little bit more thrifting. We'll see. We'll see. I've also got a friend who's got an open house she's having, and I just want to support her. I'm not looking to buy a house, but and I think she knows that, but she invited us, so I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe I'll try. We'll see how I'm feeling. I just finished up these 2 Tarte 10 ornaments. I'm gonna try to get a couple I've got a couple things I need to get pictures of, so I'm gonna try to get a couple pictures of it because I'm gonna work on a video, just share the tutorial of how I made those 2. Of course, none of the ones I've made have been the same so far, but I figured, yeah, this one especially I'm tickled with. This one's all right. It's all right. I think I could have done something different, but yeah. What else? So today, I don't know. Like I said, I might run out and do a couple things. I might just stay home and craft and hang with Kaylee. I don't know. It's a beautiful day outside. I kind of wish I was doing something outside, and maybe that's why I feel like I could do thrifting, but I don't know. I don't know, guys. So for now, yeah, I'm gonna piddle away until Pat has to leave in case he needs anything from me. I don't know if he wants to eat anything, I don't know, since we just had breakfast. I don't know, but we timed brunch perfectly. We got at First Watch at like 9 o'clock, seated immediately, and when we left there were probably 4 or 5 families waiting to get seated. And usually for us it's really easy to get seated because there's just the 2 of us, and if we need to just sit at the bar, we'll just sit at the bar. So but we actually got like a table, and yeah, it was really nice. So okay, I'm gonna figure out what's next. I'm gonna take some pictures and figure out what's next, and yeah, hopefully I will be able to pop in to close this out without forgetting. We'll see. Good look at that. That's dinner done. It is Pioneer Woman's beef with snow peas. We love it. But I only do it every so often. All right, walking down the hall, I know the air conditioner is running. I only ever do it every so often because flank steak has gotten so crazy expensive. So tonight's a night. Tonight is but Pat's at his gig, so I'm kind of just trying to keep it warm until he gets home. I did go do some thrifting. I think I showed y'all a little bit. I didn't buy much. At one store, I got a couple little ornaments and wood thingies. I'll probably have it in a Thrifty Thursday video in a cup. I don't know when. 3 Thrifty Thursdays from now, I think I'm gonna have a Thrifty Thursday video go up this Thursday. So this video should be up on Tuesday. The Thrifty Thursday should be on Thursday, obviously. And we'll see after that, because I'm way behind on my thrifty hauls. Way behind. I sat contentedly and worked on taking apart some of the watch parts in my stash before I went and did that. And I just picked up what did I pick up? Yeah, a couple wood things, some ornaments, and then a couple T10s, and then a little package of postage stamps. Used postage stamps. I probably paid too much for it, but they're Christmas ones. And I got to talk to the lady that has the booth at the antique store where I bought the tins and the stamps. Her booth is like my favorite at Southern Antiques and Accents. So I got to talk with her for a minute, and she was saying she had more tins coming. So, and I kind of let her know I'm always looking for ephemera, and I told her what my favorite thing I ever bought in her booth was. So maybe she'll try to get more stuff like that in her booth. But she said she was in Florida over this weekend, and she went to something like 19 yard and estate sales yesterday. Y'all, that's some stamina. I don't got that kind of stamina, so she is rocking it. Don't bite me. Artemis is down here and giving me little love bites. Okay, guys, that finishes out this week. 46, 47, whatever it is at this point. Yeah, that finished. Sorry, I'm in like a weird space. I'm trying to, because since the air conditioner is running, I'm afraid what the sound may be better in here. I don't know. So anyway, that should finish out this week. If you made it to the end of this, I'm enjoying this, the little, if you made it to the end, leave an emoji, because, it's not too much pressure on you to leave me a full comment, and it makes me happy too to know that, you're sticking to the end, you're watching the full thing. So, what can we put? I don't know. We just did Christmas trees last week, so I want to do Christmas ornaments. Ooh, what about a clock or a watch or something, since I've got the watch parts sitting on my desk right now, or some watch parts sitting on my desk, or a watch or a clock or some kind of timepiece. I think grandfather clock is one of the emojis I've seen before. Anyway, thank you for sticking in this week. I don't know what we've recorded. I don't know. We'll see when I start editing tomorrow. And I will, I'll see y'all next week. Come by. Let me know if there's anything you want to see from me, any questions you have, any of that. And thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. Have a great week.